everybody, it's the Soap Man. It's time to do another batch of soap. I'm going to be doing something I've seen on YouTube. This is nothing new to any of you, or maybe new to you, but I've done it before. I've seen it before. It's not my idea. That's what I'm trying to get across here. I've seen this before on the Soaping 101 channel, but I've seen several other people do it too. What I'm going to do is go ahead and get this mixed up. I'm soaping very cool, so I keep a thin batter. I'm using a scent oil that behaves very well. I want to get 3 colors. I'm going to use, these are all rainbowberry colors. I'm using the Fizzy Lemonade, Aquamarine Blue, and the Fired Up Fuchsia. So 3 very contrasting colors. What I want to do is go ahead and get this mixed up, get a light emulsification like always, divide it into 3 containers, 3 equal size of containers, put the colorants in, put the scent in, and then what I want to do is use my tall mold here and put, let's get you into the picture here, put a color, same color, doesn't look like much at first, then take the next color, and then the third level, color, and so on, so on, and so on. Let's go ahead and make a little bit of noise. You know what's going on here if you've watched me before. If you have seen me, my lye water is very cloudy because I have Tussa silk mixed into it. It gives it a very nice silky texture. So here we go. Let's get started. I'm soaping very cool. My oils are down to 80 degrees. My lye is 100. I like them a little bit closer normally, but it's close enough. That's good enough, especially soaping this cool. I don't want to let it get too cool. So here we go. Alright, here we go. Let's mix these up. I'm just going for a light emulsification to start out with. Just so I don't see oils floating on top. It's just barely emulsified, a very, very light thin trace. That's good enough to start. I will stick blend just a little bit more because I'm already thicker than I want to be. I'm already right where I want to be. Well, probably where I want to be as far as thickness. So I got to be careful. But I always have a backup plan. You know that about me if you've watched me before. So let's get these divided into 3 containers, equal sizes. Doesn't have to be exact. So I'm going to start out in these equal containers, getting it to the top of the pea in potato salad. These are potato salad containers. Now I have quite a good bit left over, so I'm going to go halfway between that and the brand. Quite a bit left. I'm going to go to the brand name. I'm going to go to the top of the brand name. And that works out just about right. That one's a little bit less, but I'm going to scrape this out because I want to get all of this as much as possible out of here. Alright, set that aside. Now I'm pretty close on sizes. we're in the picture here. So I'm going to go ahead and pour my colorants in. And this is definitely adding some oil. That's the reason I chose 4% superfat. I'm going to start working, I think, at a 4% superfat instead of 5, especially when I add a lot of colors with extra oils. Okay, I am ready to mix these up just a tiny bit with a stick blender to get them mixed in well. Probably going to go ahead and whisk it in first. Always go lightest to darkest. Okay, I'm going to clean this off a little bit because I'm going to use this in just a few minutes to get my scent in. I'm going to do just a very, very light stick blend on each of these to make sure they're well mixed. That's about it. I'm already thicker than I want to be, even though I'm soaping very cool. Look at this. That's just sometimes happens. That's all I'm going to do. That's all the stick blending we're doing. So I may already be too thick, and I have let this cool down, and this has a lot of liquid oils in it. It's half liquid, half hard oil, so I don't know. We'll see. The scent oil will break it up some, and the scent oil is a very well behaving one. Very well behaving. Let's see. Okay, let's pour. Let's see how it goes. So what I'm going to do, get my mold into the picture. I'm pouring in this order. I'm going to do 3 splotches, if you want to call it that. And it doesn't look like much at first. So I've never done this, so let's see how it goes. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, can you see that? Yes. Then I'm going to pour the blue on top of that. 1, 2, and 3. And then the fired up fuchsia on top of that. 1. You see where we're going? It's starting to take shape already. And I'm going to do this over and over and over until I've used it all up. Now what I saw on the Soaping 101 channel didn't look quite like this. It actually looked a lot better. But we're going to see. This is going to look great either way. This is not looking at all like what I expected. So I guess I'm going to do more of a drop swirl with this. And here's my final pass. Okay. And I'm thickening up. So, what I'm going to do is go ahead. This didn't do what I expected. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and do just barely on the top. And I'm going to stop halfway. And there's a method to my madness. I'm going to just do half of this way. You'll see for the cutting why I'm doing this. And of course, through the magic of modern technology, you'll actually see this. Probably by the time you watch the making, you'll actually see the cutting and why I'm doing this. So here we go. There's half. There's half. This has not turned out what I expected. I have a lot of soap left over. You know what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to put it in my muffin mold. I'm going to go ahead and start making muffins for a future video of hot processed soap. I want to use all of this. I don't want it wasted. And yeah, I'm sorry, half of this is dirty. I didn't get a chance to clean it. So here we go. So I'm going to do there, there, there. I'm going to get 3 really good, colorful muffins out of this. Maybe 4. Maybe just 3. Yeah, probably just 3. But you know what I'm going to do with these? I'm going to either cube them and make a hot process batch, or shave them down and make a confetti batch. I'm probably going to save these for a hot process batch. So I have 3 muffins to start out with. The last one I did when I made the hot process batch with the cubes, I had 10 of these. But I did a double batch. So just kind of stir those in. I'm going to set this aside, get it out of the way, bring the main soap back over here. It's already starting to set up. I really thought I'd had more time to work with this, and it might be because of the scent. Even though it's a very well behaving scent, when I need a super thin scent, super thin trace all the way, I generally do not scent it for this reason. Alright, I'm spraying with 91% alcohol to avoid soda ash. So here we go. I'll see you for the cutting. Even though the top is different, I'll explain it. I'm going to use these for a future batch of hot process soap. Cube them up and suspend them in a hot process batter. So here we go, folks. I will see you for the cutting. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.